Warning: replacing the screen on a MacBook Pro can be a challenging task and should be done carefully. It's essential to note that this is not a straightforward DIY job, and it's highly recommended that you seek professional assistance or take your MacBook Pro to Digicomp LA if you're not experienced with laptop repairs. Welcome to our step-by-step guide on replacing the screen of MacBook Pro. Before we begin, make sure you have all the tools and replacement components ready. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver, a spudger, and of course, your new MacBook Pro screen. First, find a clean and well-lit workspace. It's important to work in a clutter-free environment to prevent any damage to your laptop or components. For safety, place your MacBook Pro on an ESD mat. Now, let's dive into the process. Start by carefully removing the screws around the edge of the MacBook Pro screen, using a Torx T3 screwdriver. Ensure that you keep these screws well organized, as you'll need them later for reassembly. Next, gently disconnect the battery cable. This step is crucial for safety and prevents any accidental electrical connections during the repair. Use the same Torx T3 screwdriver to remove the screen hinges cover, which conceals the hinges attachment points. This cover may have several screws, so take your time to remove them carefully. Now, switch to a P2 screwdriver to open all the Wi-Fi screws. These screws are typically smaller and are essential for securing your Wi-Fi components. Keep them separate from the other screws to avoid confusion later. With the screws removed, gently disconnect the Wi-Fi cable from its connector. Ensure you apply even pressure and do not force it to prevent damage. Don't forget to remove the Wi-Fi antenna. Carefully lift it from its position, making sure not to bend or damage it in the process. Using a Torx T8H screwdriver, open the screen hinges. Be patient and make sure you have a firm grip on the hinge screws, taking care not to over-tighten them when opening. With the old screen out, gently place the new screen into position. Align it correctly with the hinge assembly and the screw holes in the MacBook's frame. Now, secure the screen by using the same Torx T8H screwdriver to close the screen hinge screws. Be sure they are snug but not overly tightened, as excessive force can damage the hinge assembly. After securing the screen, reattach the Wi-Fi antenna gently to its designated location, ensuring a secure connection. Return to the Torx T3 screwdriver to reattach the screws that secure the screen to the MacBook's frame. Make sure they are in their original positions and tightened appropriately, but avoid over-tightening. Once all screen screws are in place, remember to reattach the screen hinges cover using the Torx T3 screwdriver. This cover protects the hinges and provides a clean finish. Before closing the laptop cover, reconnect the battery cable to the logic board connector. Ensure it is securely connected to power up the MacBook. Finally, gently close the laptop cover door. Ensure that everything is properly aligned and fits snugly. Remember, this process requires precision, patience, and the correct tools. If you're unsure about any step or lack experience, it's highly recommended to seek professional assistance to avoid any potential damage to your MacBook.